You finally reach that point in your life where you stop trying to explain yourself all the damn time. You got tired of being the only one they always call whenever they needed something, but they never call just to see how you're doing. Tired of being taken for granted and always giving way more than you receive. And at first, you try to make excuses for them. Maybe they're just too busy or they just really don't know how to show love. So you try to be patient and give them grace because, well, that's just how you were raised. But after a while, people, you start to realize it's not that they don't know how to show it. It's just that they don't care to. But the very minute that you say no to them or stop jumping to help them when they need it, you go from family to being a selfish asshole real quick. But then ask yourself, where was that same energy when you needed help? And where were they when you were the one who was down? And when you were quietly struggling but didn't know how to ask anyone for help? I can tell you where they were. Nowhere to be found. It's funny because they only seem to show up when it benefits them. And they can sure as hell remember you exist when they're in a bind or they need something. And yeah, sure, they'll show up and they'll smile in all the photos, but have the nerve to turn right around and talk shit behind your back when you're not around to defend yourself. And I don't know about you people, but in my book, that ain't family. That's a transaction. And I'm done paying on that bill. You just come to a point where every contact with them drains you. And every word out of their mouth you no longer trust because it feels like a setup. And every visit or encounter you have with them costs you a little bit more of your peace. And I don't know about you again, people, but me, at this age, peace ain't something that I'm willing to part with anymore. I'd rather be alone in a room full of silence than surrounded by people who don't respect me. The good thing about solitude is it doesn't lie to you and it doesn't guilt trip you and it doesn't smile in your face and stab you in your back. So they can go ahead and keep their fake phone calls and their one-sided expectations. And those titles they like to use, well, they don't mean nothing to me. Because in my book, if it don't feel like family anymore, well, then maybe it never really was. And I don't hold grudges. I don't hate them. I just finally started loving myself enough to walk away. And yeah, I'll admit it. Things are a lot quieter now. But I can honestly say something. For the first time in a long time, that quiet, it feels a lot like peace. Unc's words of wisdom.